Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we are going over the Adrenaline Shoc Sour Candy. Is this a new flavor? Well, no. Didn't I already do a line review on Adrenaline Shoc? Yes. So why am I doing this one? Well, because the last time I did the review, I didn't actually have all of them. I was missing this one. Plus, since I just reviewed the Ghost Sour Patch Kids, both Ghost Sour Patch Kids, and I also did the C4 Sour Bass Brothers, the Ghost Sour Warheads Watermelon, and a whole bunch of other sours, I figured it was time to go back, grab any of the sours that I missed, start doing reviews on them. Actually, any of the drinks that I've missed. If I can get my hands on them, it's time to go back and review them. I was able to find the Adrenaline Shoc Sour Candy, so it's coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night with a bonus video, usually on the weekends. And if you'd like to show more support for the channel, where you can actually get early access to Caffeine Man videos, as well as different perks based on different tiers, tiers start for as little as $1. And in today's video, we're going over the Sour Candy by Adrenaline Shoc. Now, in that video right there, I had done a full line review, almost full line review, going over the company information, the ingredients, and a taste test of all those drinks. I mean, they came out with like 8 flavors all at the same time. Who does that? Company that knows what they're doing. So if you want all the details on this drink, you can check out that video. Also, they came out with 2 additional drinks that you can check out in that video. So if I did all those drinks, why am I going over this one? Well, because I missed it. Basically, when Adrenaline Shoc sent me the original drinks in exchange for an honest review, that one just happened to get missed. And since it was a brand new release, they weren't actually in stores near me, so I couldn't pick it up for that review. Well, lo and behold, these drinks are now in stores everywhere. And I was in the store, I saw it, and I had to pick it up to get you guys a review. After today, I can say I have done all the Adrenaline Shocs, so you guys know what they all taste like. So in this video, I am going to give you a general overview of what's in this drink, in case you're too lazy to go check out the other video that I mentioned, and then we'll taste it out. Timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. So if you guys didn't know, this drink is actually produced by the Keurig Dr. Pepper Group, so it's definitely produced by a big name. But not only is it a big name company, the drink was actually developed by a very big name in the beverage industry, and that's Lance Collins. Lance Collins was responsible for Fuse, NOS, Core Hydration, and had his hands in several other projects as well, so he knows how to make drinks. And because he knows how to make drinks, when he came up with his original line, he didn't just start with a couple of drinks, he didn't start with 4, he went with 8 drinks right off the bat, because he knew there's a lot of flavors out there for a lot of different people. He wanted to get something on each end of the flavor spectrum, and everything in between. And not only did he come out with a lot of different drinks, but he decided to put lots of different ingredients in these drinks. I gotta say, out of all the cans that I've read, Adrenaline Shoc has one of the largest lists of ingredients that I've read, except for some of the other pre-workouts now from supplement companies that are putting a lot of stuff in their drinks. But Adrenaline Shoc definitely has a lot of ingredients in there, because they're giving you several different electrolytes, including some ocean minerals. It's got a bunch of your BCAAs, your branched chain amino acids. It's got a bunch of the EAAs, your essential amino acids. It's got a bunch of B vitamins, and it has lots of stuff that, most energy drinks and pre-workout drinks have. Does it have effective dosages of those ingredients? Well, probably not when it comes to the BCAAs and EAAs, but it definitely has an effective dose of caffeine. I'm sure the electrolytes and some of the other stuff are effective as well, but it's mostly the caffeine that's effective. And speaking of caffeine, these drinks have 300 milligrams of caffeine, so they're going the route of Bang and Rain and other pre-workouts at the higher 300 mark, as opposed to 200 for some of the companies that do pre-workout. They're going with the 300 to give you that punch of energy, that punch of power to get your workout done. That being said, let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Just gonna go and grab it from my Campus Protein fridge. If you guys didn't know, I am a Campus Protein rep, therefore I get a small commission on every purchase you guys make at Campus Protein. But it's not just about me, it's about you guys saving money, because you can save 10% off your entire order when you use coupon code CaffeineMan10. And here is the can. And it is sour candy, and I just had to do sour candy. When I started my channel, I said I wasn't a huge fan of the sour drinks, but I think because pre-Caffeine Man, there wasn't a ton of good sour drinks out there. But as of recently, I've been finding a lot of good sours. I felt it was finally time to go over the Sour Candy by Adrenaline Shoc, because I've actually heard a lot of good things about it, especially when I started talking about the other sours that I've had that are good. People said, Caffeine Man, you gotta try that Adrenaline Shoc Sour Candy. And I said, I know. And they said, don't just say I know, you better try it. I said, I know. They said, listen, you tried the C4 Sour Batch Brothers. I said, I know. They said, well, we also tried the Beyond Lit gummy worms. I said, I know. And we saw you do the G Fuel Sour Cherry, and then they came out with a Sour Chug Rug. You jumped right on that. Why haven't you gone back to Adrenaline Shoc Sour Candy? Well, here it is. Now you guys can stop bugging me. And there is a lot of competition, so let's taste this one out to see if it competes with all those other ones. Clear color. Most of the pre-workouts clear, if you didn't know it already. No one likes those artificial color flavors. Ooh. All right. Getting there. All right, so let's get into this. For your carbonation, you're getting a medium to medium high carbonation out of here. And for the sweetness, you know, it's medium high closing in on high, and then that sour pulls back a little bit on it. But yeah, you know, it is, I think I'm gonna actually say it is high on that lower end of high, because it definitely is sweet. So you are getting a sweet flavor out of here. So I'm gonna say it's high, but it's on that low end of high. And then it would probably be just a little bit higher if it wasn't for the sour. But hey, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having a sweet and a sour, because that's the way most of these drinks are going now with their sour drinks. They're not just sour, they're sweet and sour, which I love. Flavor profile, I am also going to give it a high flavor profile because you are getting a lot of flavor out of it. But when it comes down to it, what flavor is it? Because yeah, it can be sweet and it can be sour, but what kind of sour candy is it? Is it giving you that candy Skittles flavor? Nah, it's not going that way. It is actually going with a green can. So is it giving you lime? No. They're just giving you some hints as to what flavor it is with those colors. But yeah, it is actually going the route of sour apple. And it is much more of a green apple flavor, so it is actually similar to like the sour apple from Rain, also the Not Your Granny's Apple from America, and several of the other sour flavors, but basically they're calling it sour candy as opposed to sour apple. I'm gonna go back in one more time just to finish that up to see if I can pick out any other candy flavors or any other flavor in general, or if I'm gonna stick to my guns and say sour apple. Sticking to my guns, I'm going with sour apple. It is giving you a touch of that candied flavor, but really, I really think it's much more of a sour apple than it is sour candy. But companies love to name things whatever they love to name them. So where's this Adrenaline Shoc gonna fall? Unfortunately, I don't think it is as sour as some of the other ones. And if anything, it's reminding me more of an apple flavor. So I'm actually gonna probably put up some apples up there as well to compare them to the apples. Because even though there are apple flavors out there, the apple flavors aren't sour. So I'll put some sours up there, I'll put some apples up there. Therefore, on the Caffeine Man rating chart, I am going to give this an 8.6. Like I said, it's a little bit better than some of the other apples out there, but when it comes to the sours, there are definitely some other sours I'd probably pick up before I pick that one up. If you guys are looking to pick these up because you want to try them out for yourself, you should be able to find them pretty much anywhere. Throughout 2020, their goal was to get into lots of different stores, and they are in a ton of stores, convenience stores, gas stations, pretty much everywhere around me at least. They've been in the stores. Even the two new ones that I reviewed have been starting to get into a lot of the stores. So the sour candy should definitely be in a store near you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. And until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. And everything in between. It's like a fan or a bad robot dance. It felt weird when I did it. I'll have to go back in editing to see if it looked weird. And everything in between. It should be like everything in between. Here and here and everything in between. Or here and here and everything in between. That I'm just chopping. I don't know. Just stick with what I did.